What's going on today, ladies and gentlemen? Super Freak back for another video. I've told you before in some of my older videos that I'm going to be getting into airsoft content sooner or later, so here's my first video. Do an overview with a couple of weapons. My first choice weapon is going to be the Thompson M1 airsoft rifle. Now, this isn't the most mobile one. It's actually kind of big, long, and heavy. Yeah, that's what she said. But anyway, I'm going to give you an overview of this thing today, show you what it's like, show you what's going down with it. Alright, so this is not a CO2 powered weapon. It is an electric, semi-auto, and fully auto weapon. The battery is stored back here. You can lift this little tab up, pull this back. Alright, when you're going to purchase it online, the double battery is the best thing to get. For this particular weapon, you're going to want one with a square and circle head. And that's going to be what it plugs into right there. Alright, so any square circle should do it, but the dual ones tend to be good. Alright, so now the gun also has two screw holes right there, so where you can add one of these grips if you want. You can add one of those grips on there and make it look like that. Alright, all that is you place a screw right in there and straight up there, and you got that, and you can also get the drum attachment for one of these. To release the magazine, it has this odd shaped trigger, which makes it harder for changing magazines mid-round. So what you do is you lift that up and remove this right here. This is the standard stick magazine. Now, it usually costs about 20 bucks to buy one. Now you fill up the BBs as much as you want, and to load them into the magazine itself ready for fire, twist the little knob right there. That loads whatever BBs are in the access part of it into the main part of it. See, that's the main part, and over here you got the access or excess area to store extra BBs, so you don't have to change the mag as soon as you're done firing. If it runs dry, crank that, load more BBs up in there, and keep going. Alright, this thing has a safe mode, non-safety, has a single and full auto switch. The other side has a, I guess it's just for show, bolt. The bolt and the stuff under the bolt is full metal, so it gives you that satisfying sound. So that's always a nice thing to have. Got aiming down the sights. You know, it represents the real one very well. And to load it, put the magazine back in place, push that up, and then got your magazine loaded back in there. Yeah, the gun is not a plastic. It feels real. Yeah, that's real metal. So it's got a pretty nice sight. It's fairly accurate, very accurate. Yeah. The only thing is about these barrels, you can't put too much pressure on them. Be best to find a way to tighten it down whenever you can. And I'm gonna show you all the rate of fire it has now. So it's dry firing it. So don't dry fire these too much, but I'm just gonna show you all for examples. So semi-auto. Shoot as fast as you pull the trigger. Raggy. Hold up. Alright. It's best not to spam fire it because it might mess up, but that's semi-auto. And switch the lever over to full auto. It's a fairly nice little thing to have. It's clean, it's quick. It's real nice. I mean, if you're a World War II collector and you like this style of weapon, I think it's an amazing one to have. It has a real click inside of it, so you get that slight recoil like you're actually firing it. It's a nice weapon to have if you're looking for a collector's thing. So overall, I'd give it maybe a 6 out of 10, just due to the large, bulky size of it. But if you're doing a World War II reenactment, I would probably do 7 or 8 out of 10 on this, though. Modern combat ain't the best, though, so just keep that in mind. But reenactment size, this would be a go-to weapon. It's got the 6mm. It's got all the nice little details done to it and crap. So, like I said, you got the option for a stick magazine. You can get the drum magazines. A lot of people say that they have better views on the stick magazine than the drum magazine for some reason. Like, a lot of people prefer the stick magazine for some reason, but looking for better ammo, the drum's always the go-to. So anyways, I hope that helped y'all get an overview of how fast this thing fires, what it does, how it is, the sights though, how skilled it is to the real one. It's very skilled. Say 9 out of 10 on skillness. Yeah, this is one of the few that actually don't have the orange tip on it, so I do need to get an orange tip eventually. But nah, the wood, it's more of a plastic, gotta say. I mean, it's solid, but it's more plastic though. A real metal thing, so you don't gotta worry about your switches breaking because they're metal. It's not something you can just break off just so easily. And it's fun to have overall. So I only paid $80 for this too, so it's affordable, and it's well worth it. The quality of it is good. So hope this helps, guys, and I'll be back with another video shortly.